Hello everyone and welcome to the second part of the Saving Lisa quest. One of the most exciting storyline quests in my opinion. Now we're getting some Sleeping Widow lore. A handful of life wardens were created. Aha. I love how the painting then changes like that. Primeful trees, yeah. I always struggle to remember that name, but nowadays not so much anymore. It's sad that they ended that way. First so lively and now so kinda sad-ish. More dead than alive. Of course we want to hear more. We love lore. Right, yeah, that's also one. Oh, you witches. But luckily there were also good ones. Yeah, some kind-hearted witches. Good idea to make an alignment with such a strong tree. Don't wrong it though. Oh, imagine that, the Forgotten Fields being a huge dense forest. That would be such a big forest. Oh, another Earl, not just John Jarl. Could very well be, but she doesn't mention John Jarl. So perhaps somebody else, even before John Jarl. Of course, stupid humans have to ruin everything again. Yeah, agreed indeed. That's sad that the forest eventually died. I must say Forgotten Fields is beautiful. It's great for role plays, even though I don't really do it, but big field which you can gallop on, etc. Yeah, it's still standing with a lot of mushrooms around it. Some mushrooms you can appear in spring. Not those, but oh well, it's a magical land, but no leaves at all on this tree. Looks more dead than alive indeed. Oh, we already know the roots of the tree actually managed to read Lisa. Well, that is something Elizabeth must know, how to wake the tree. Yeah, indeed, a bit moving. No, I don't think the Sleeping Widow can be awoken by a regular alarm clock indeed. Oh, this was silly. I didn't have the Light of 18 in my inventory. I was like, why? Now I have to go all the way back. But oh well, it's back to Golden Hills. No punishment there, so. But I was surprised that I didn't keep it in my backpack. Oh, I love how this coat looks from behind. Like the purple one on Winter Dream is a bit different, and then this one. And then the one on Autumn Faith. I love it. Yeah, they probably do reach quite far, those roots of those runes. It must be so weird for that tree. Well, I don't know how deep you would have to dig to reach Pandoria, because well, maybe it's on another dimension, but the pink energy seeping into the rune stones, I feel like Pandoria is literally beneath us, beneath our feet. And that energy wants to rise up somehow. And I think the rune stones, they kind of balance that energy. They make sure there's some sort of balancing pillars, that they make sure that the energy doesn't actually seep out further than into them, so that it doesn't affect this world too much. And also with how the vegetation is influenced, like I talked about it in the previous video as well. Flowers in Valedale in full bloom all year, autumn in Golden Hills all year. But there's actually seasons. There is autumn over all of the island, but then considering temperatures and weather. That's how it's described in the books. They describe sunny days, cold days, which go according to the astrological seasons in real life. Astrological seasons are around the 21st of September, December, March and June. But so if that vegetation is influenced like that, it has to come from below, right? This time we have an animation. I like that. Like the first time we used the staff, we just stood still and there wasn't an animation added. Here it already was. SSO was improving already. I like that. You just saw the grazing animation on a Morgan. I remember with the American quarter horse it came first. But back then I was like, nah, I'm not gonna buy a breed just because of a new animation. I really fell in love with the Morgans. This one I never bought. I bought the chestnut one and the black one. I should have used them earlier, when it was more their time. But I used them much later. Yeah, I guess I had a time when I didn't play SSO so actively. Right back to Starshine, updating him on the situation. I thought at first with this quest that we literally had to wait for nightfall, which you will see soon, but that was not the case. I was willing to do it though, but didn't have to, luckily. Now talk to a tree. That other one looks quite dead too. Oh, these sounds. Oh, I love this crackling sound. Like, it just sounds really authentic in a way. And kind of really, really old. There was another word for that, but ancient, really ancient. And motherly and a bit darkish. Yeah, waiting for the night, just like that. I mean, would we literally go and wait here? I'd want to eat something first. If we have to wait anyways, I'd first go for some dinner. Then after dinner come here, if it's that late night anyways. Silly us, like, could just go for a bite first. Grab something to eat. This just worked by clicking only. Usually we have to drag. But dragging didn't work for some reason. Crack, crack, crack. Twist. Oh, I love this. This is also almost ASMR sounds. Yeah, I tried dragging it. Didn't work. But then clicking. That's an exception. Oh, the atmosphere and vibe is there. This made me chuckle, that happy, cheerful level up sound in the middle of this seriousness. Oh, it's beautiful how this helps. The tree is getting leaves again. Crackle, crackle, creak. Spooky atmosphere. Love it. Similar to the Scarecrow hill sound, yeah. Oh no, actually, Pie's place, more like that. Beautiful, the tree and all these sparkles around it. Makes it look really springish. Oh, I already know what is coming after this video then. Wow, this was so impressive. Like, whoa, so much pink at once. And all these lines there, like, so much energy. Wow. This was real cinema. Well, of course, I mean, you've been half dead for so many years. Can't strain yourself or expect too much from yourself then. Well, you guys probably remember this, right? I know my heart was thirsty. I was like, I wanna go give it something to drink, but yeah, I can't. I don't see the trap now. I think in the past we could see it, but oh, this was so, like, our poor horse getting trapped like this. That is so mean. Like, if you want to hurt me, yeah, okay, that's bad too, but if you have to choose between me and my horse, like, don't shoot my horse, please. Innocent animal. Sabine is the red, Jessica the black, and Katja the grey. Of course, Jessica is laughing like crazy, because she is a really mean bitch indeed. Mincemeat. No thanks. Justin still doesn't really know what he wants. And there came Lisa, like, we were really in trouble here. But then Lisa just came. We rescued her and now she rescued us in return. Oh, I love her so. She is so fierce here. Yeah, he's lying. I don't believe him. If he really meant that, then he would already have grabbed us, without a doubt. They're blasted away. Got it coming, Justin. From the Dark Riders it's expected, but not from Justin. Well, he's gonna get away from them either way. I was curious what would happen if we walked up close to the fire, but nothing happens. And they are really gone, the Dark Riders. I was like, are we now gonna have to heal our horse? That a part of the quest? No, of course, Lisa has healing powers, so that's super convenient. Immediately when she first came, her powers got put to use. She could immediately harness them again, like, love that. Pandoria had not weakened her that much, luckily, not too much at least. So yeah, she definitely has not been in there as long as Anne. Anne got much stronger affected. I'm glad Lisa didn't have to go through that as well. Yeah, this was a little glitch. A notification, I got it more often. Well, but this quest, this was so epic. Experiencing that, like, I loved it. The pink, just the tree, the sounds and everything, the atmosphere. And really, we were really in trouble there for a moment. If Lisa hadn't come, then we would just be done. We were not that advanced in our magic yet that we could defeat 3 Dark Riders or disappear to somewhere or use a portal or whatsoever. Like, no, we would have been done. Of course we wouldn't, otherwise we couldn't play anymore, but still. That was really a threat for a moment, and that makes it good. That brings in some excitement, it's a bit thrilling. Of course it does not beat a horror game. Like the Slendrina games, for example, on mobile, that it's not anywhere near that. This is its own vibe, and it doesn't need to be anything like Slendrina or whatsoever. No, this is just its own special thing. You know, I really like this. This was like a little service. We got 1 free overnight stay, and it saved us some traveling. And then this notification, like, yeah, thank you, SSO. That saved me some star coins in the past. Of course, we got together, talk about the events. Just curious what she would say. Back to this beautiful place. More mysterious. It is very beautiful. It's yeah, that's beauty. Secret stone circle. Only still Anne to go, but yeah, that was after 2017. So I won't be able to replay that. If they would continue this old SSO, then I'd like to have that as one of the first things. A plan to rescue Anne from the point where the storyline quest ended in this version. Sure, we first gotta repay the tree, and that happens in the next one. The one is gonna be so beautiful. But then the next thing I would wanna do is save Anne. Like, well, Justin, well, he can manage himself. Convince him to get back to us later, but I'd first wanna get Anne and her horse back. But that's very what works in real life then, or in game. It's a different thing. Well, you can't be on guard all the time, so you gotta relax and loosen up a little bit too. But yeah, in this world, with that battle going on, yeah, then it's a bit different, of course. Then maybe it's better not to go alone on a trail ride and go with some others to ensure your safety. And it's more joy as well. I made a trail ride alone once. Yeah, it was nice to do, but it's just so much more fun with others. Oh, this was also her telling about that strong feeling that Anne was there. We were immediately like, oh, I just want to go safer now. Yeah, that would be great indeed. Lord of the Rings. One does not simply walk into Mordor, but that is here Pandoria. No, Pandoria must feel very strange. In the book, Anne got out of Pandoria too, after she had been there for a little while, not as long as in here, I think. But it was so weird for her, the sky being blue again. I just love how Elena described it. You were just there with her, like it's so well written, her books. Yeah, see you guys rather sooner than later. Primeval raids. One trick. Yeah, we don't want to risk that, do we? I love how it's a little bit darkish after you exit the secret stone circle, how the light changes then. Oh, I was wrong with those rooms, by the way. First room is sun, then moon. So then the star, which we haven't opened yet, at Jeonjao's tomb. And lightning is then the last room. Rounding off at Elizabeth's. Yeah, wow. Another storyline quest completed. I'm really enjoying this. I'd love storyline quest every day, but that's way too much to ask for. Unless SSO had like a huge team. And I could maybe do that, but translation, etc. has to happen. It takes a lot of work. That was it for this video. Thank you for watching. Have a good night, day, morning, evening, afternoon. See you in the next one. Bye.